Hi, my name is Jenn DeBeers, and this is my testimony. I would say about 10 months ago was when I actually decided to make a change in my life and found God and actually started having a relationship. Up until then, I was atheist, or I guess agnostic, more or less. I mean, I thought that there was something there, but I was a very angry child and very angry growing up. So I had that turning point. It was probably on my 23rd birthday, and I kind of had one of those moments where, what are you doing with your life? And so I started reading a lot, and I actually started coming to Westover probably about a week or two later after my birthday, and started this whirlwind change. It's been an awesome journey since then. I grew up in New Hampshire, Manchester, New Hampshire, with my parents until I was 9. I was sexually abused as a child, so I was very angry. I didn't grow up in a church. My father was very much, he wanted me to be Jewish at one point. I mean, we changed churches like every week. He was an alcoholic, so he had that alcoholic personality. And so I never really knew that you're supposed to have a relationship with God, and then going through that abuse and going through the verbal abuse and the alcoholism gave me a very distorted view of God and a relationship with God. It's supposed to be, your Heavenly Father, and I had a distortion. I had not a very good earthly father, so I didn't have a good view of a Heavenly Father. And so I just grew up very angry at the world, angry at myself, and it kind of started going that way, almost like a snowball, just kept going and going. And I started working in the restaurant business when I was 16, which was probably really young, and was around a lot of older people. And that lifestyle, that restaurant lifestyle, is partying and drinking. And so I just started partying with them. And, I thought they were my real friends, which they weren't, but I guess I was more like a binge partier. Like, I would party for like a month with my friends, like on the weekends, and then I wouldn't even go out for like 6 to 8 months. Became like a hermit. And, I always did really well in school, so I never really thought it was a problem until, like I said, on my 23rd birthday, I just sat there and looked and was like, what are you doing with your life? Because if you keep doing this, you're gonna end up like the people who you always said you weren't gonna end up like, that were in that industry, because it sucks you in. So I made a decision to get out of that type of lifestyle and really focus on my faith and try and develop a relationship with God. And I know that my story is going to affect people, and I was put on this earth to help people. So I know that I didn't go through what I went through just to keep it inside and keep it locked up. So my friends have told me that I'm a bad person now, that they don't understand how I can't have a balance between, they think I'm too Christian. They said I've gone to the extreme. So there's been a lot of opposition with a lot of people. But then again, I've made a lot of really good friends because of the changes that I've made.